already learned how to create lists and retrieve values using slicing and indexing techniques. We have also explored how to sort a list and modify its elements after creation. Next, we'll learn how to dynamically add new elements to an existing list instead of hard coding them at creation time. One method to add to a list is by using the plus operator, which joins two lists together just like numbers in addition. So for example, if we have a list colors is equal to red, comma, blue. Next we have extra colors, which has the colors green and yellow. Now if we want to combine them, combined is equal to, let's give colors plus, if we want to add extra underscore colors. Now we want to print the combined. So here we have are both the lists colors and extra colors. Both of them have been combined in the combined list, and now you can see the lists here. So one method to add to a list is by using the plus operator. This has joined the two lists together just like numbers in addition. So the combined list has elements from both the lists combined. Now imagine if we have a list of cities someone wants to visit. For example, let's say we have travel list is equal to Paris, Tokyo, and Cairo. Now Alex also has a list of cities and wants to add them to the main travel list. So this is a main travel underscore list. Now if we have another list called as Alex cities is equal to New York, Berlin, and Sydney. So we define Alex city list as a new variable. So these in Alex underscore cities, we have passed New York, Berlin, and Sydney. Now we can merge both these lists using the plus operator, also known as list concatenation, like we did in the above example also. So let's see, combined underscore list is equal to combined underscore cities. Let's give cities for readability is equal to, let's do travel underscore list concatenation plus, and then Alex underscore cities. Then we can print the combined cities. Now when we run, you can see that we have combined both the travel list and Alex cities using the list concatenation, which is the plus operator. So it is just like adding two numbers in addition. Remember, the plus operator only works when you are adding another list and not a single element. So let's look at this example. Now let's suppose if we do travel list and if we give plus operator and if we just give Dubai, which is a single element. Now if we run this, see, it has given us an error that it can only concatenate a list and not a string to a list. So the original list, that is travel underscore list, will not concatenate a single string to it. So plus operator only works when you are adding another list and not a single element. So I hope this example is clear to you. Now next, let's see the original list, travel list. Then does it stay unchanged unless we reassign the result to it? So now if we again print the travel list, it will not show us the concatenated Alex cities list. So that means the original list is still unchanged. So we will have to reassign if we want to see the changes in travel list. So we will have to give travel underscore list is equal to travel list concatenation Alex cities. And now if we print travel list, so let's see what comes. So now travel list has got both the original travel list plus the concatenated Alex cities as well. Now there is another shorter way also to update the original list by using the plus is equal to operator. So we can also give travel underscore list plus is equal to, you can give Alex cities. And now when you print travel underscore list, it will again show you. It has again added Alex cities. So another way to add to a list is by using the append method. So this we have seen the plus is equal to operator. Now let's see the append method. That is travel underscore list dot append, and we can pass, let's say, Dubai. Now we print travel list. So see, Dubai has been appended to the list. So we can use the dot append method if we want to pass a single element to the list. The append function takes a single argument. It could be a string, a list, or even a tuple. So let's look at an example where we are passing a list inside the append method. So let's say we have guest cities is equal to, let's give Vienna, comma, let's give Rome. Now in guest underscore cities, we have passed Vienna and Rome, which is another, this is a list. Now in travel underscore list, let's say we do the append, and then we pass this guest cities list. Travel underscore list dot append guest underscore cities. Now we will print the travel underscore list. So now when we run it, so it has added or appended Vienna and Rome, which is the original list, in guest cities list in the travel list. So this is another way to pass or append a list in the original list, appending a list. Now, since the list is nested, you will need two levels of indexing to reach the inner items. Now, what if we want to see Vienna or Rome? We want to print it. So how will we do? We'll give print. Then we can give the travel underscore list, which is our original list. And now we will have to pass the last element, which is -1. And in that, we need to see the first element. So it will give us Rome if we give. So it will give us Rome because -1 is the last element of original travel list. And in that, we want to see the first element, which is 0th index is Vienna and 1 index is Rome. Now, another useful method is extend. Now, what does extend method do? It adds each element from another list into the current list. So it will not add as a list, but it will add as individual elements in the list. So let's see how extend works. So now if we have travel list dot extend, we can do dot extend, and then we give in double quotes, let's say we give Lisbon, okay, comma, let's say we give Madrid. Now when we give Madrid and Lisbon, now let's see. Now let's print the travel list. So see, Lisbon and Madrid has also been, these two have been added, each element from the another list has been added into our travel underscore list. So it's added as individual elements in the list. So extend does this. And finally, we can also use the insert method to add elements to at a specific position in the list, because until now everything is being appended at the end. Now, what if we want to add elements at a specific position in the list? So what will we do? We will give travel underscore list, and then we'll do dot, and then we'll do insert at the second index, comma, Amsterdam. Now we will print travel underscore list. Now see, we can use the insert method to add elements as a specific position in the list. So at the second index, it has put Amsterdam. So in summary, you can add elements to a list in 4 main ways. First way that we studied was the concatenation using the plus operator. Second we studied was in place addition using the plus is equal to operator. Third was the append method, that is to add one object at the end. Next, we studied the extend method, which is to add multiple items. And lastly, we studied the insert method, which is to place an item at a specific index.